I remember going over to Isaac's house just before he left on his last deployment. I probably hadn't seen him in about 3 or 4 years, maybe since high school even. When we left, I remember looking at my wife and saying how good it was to see him and how much fun I had talking with him. I was probably there for less than an hour, but it was good to talk about friends, see what they've been doing in the last several years. Also took some time to swap Army stories and talk about things. The next time I saw Isaac was early November last year, when our community laid him to rest. Now, something a lot of you may not know, and I did not know this till recently either, is that along with Isaac, 13 residents of Lathrop have given their lives while serving our country. I would like us to take a minute and remember and honor those names. Billy Gilmore, Bobby Carter, Eldon Swigert, Eugene Williams, Jack Wilson, Jimmy Greer, Kenny Boston, Kirby Stapleton, Lloyd Peterson, Max Eames, Wilbur Linville, Lloyd Ray Orr, Emmett Seidner, and Isaac Jackson. Now I'd like us all to take a moment of silence to remember and honor these names I just read. Thank you.
I would like to thank those veterans for my freedom and the life it holds so dear. During the course of history of the United States of America, the citizens of every state have been called upon to defend our country and our freedoms. Missourians and Lathrop are no different, as today we send our young men and women, soldiers, into foreign soil, once again in the name of freedom and democracy. Tonight I am honored to be here to pay tribute as we gather to show support for a young man, Sergeant Isaac Jackson, who was called to serve and defend his nation and our freedom. Let me say that our community is proud of his service to our country. He was the protector of our democracy and the defender of our freedom. As the soldiers who came before him were sent away from their family and friends to serve, today in this world, it continues to be a tumultuous state, and I'm sure we can all appreciate the men and women who so courageously serving to protect our way of life during these times. Their courage and sacrifices and their service is no less than the soldiers, the sailors, the airmen, and the Marines who have gone before them. It is our duty to support our government and to support our soldiers who work diligently to combat terrorism and to deal with terrorists and those rogue nations that support them.